So there's ways to communicate with people in these like brevity of messages that opens up a line of communication. And I think SMS is the most powerful way to do it. But it does come with a host of like specific regulations and all those pieces. So I would say the next one, which is like, one is like if you want to go into this as a marketing side hustle, I'm telling you, this is going to be impactful. And most people aren't going to do it because business owners are lazy. But if you have a solution for them, like if you're like, how do I get into marketing as a gig? Do this. Instagram channels. Instagram channels allow you to broadcast messages from a creator. So Elijah, you can have your own private Instagram channel. Anyone that's listening to this can get special messages from you on DMs in Instagram, whether it's voice notes or polls or videos or pictures that you get to send to people as if you're DMing them directly in a one-to-many format so that you can have your hyper fans. So let's say you have 200,000 followers on Instagram, and then you have probably like 16 to 17,000 people on this channel. You're able to communicate to them directly because they're saying, yes, I want to receive information from you. I don't want to wait for you to potentially show up in my newsfeed. I want to speak with you directly in a way that's one-to-many. Like you can't reply back. It protects the creator, it protects the author. But it gives an expanded relationship that people need. Like, do you understand that in 2024, we're going to have consumers that want to become experts on everything? Like people before would just buy something because they were told to buy it. Now it's like, let me read every single ingredient. Hold on. I need to know the history, past, and future expectations of this company. I need to make sure that they politically align with my values. I need to make sure that they're not using sweatshop workers. Like we have the most intelligent consumers ever. And you don't establish a know, like, and trust with them and communicate with them in a way that you can get to know them. They're not going to buy from you. They're going to buy from someone else because you're just a company versus a brand. So I think channels, because they're built within Meta, so Instagram channels specifically, even stronger if you're a creator, is going to be the most impactful way and protective way if you're not going SMS. And I don't know more than 2 people that I can specifically defer to right now that is doing this in mass. So there is a huge opportunity if you're listening.
That includes me. I'm not doing this, so I think I'm gonna take your advice. That's kind of like a second email list to a certain degree.
100%
on Instagram.
Great analogy. Yes, it's you don't own the data. So just when you have an email list, you own that contact's information. It's first party data.
Yeah,
but
that's why I said second, not a replacement.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
just going to beat you owning that relationship. Yeah.
But you get way other benefits. Like you show up in someone's Instagram. So if you don't have like, how many emails do you get a day, Elijah? How many do you guess?
It's easily in the triple digits,
hundreds.
at least. Yeah, hundreds.
How many DMs do you get a day? Is it anywhere near 300?
No, probably like maybe 7.
Okay, look how little competition there is in your Instagram DMs. And so that's true for all your listeners and for other brands. If you're like, hey, mom and pop ice cream store, are you sending an email that's falling on deaf ears? They're not opening them. I mean, the open rates say they are, but they're sitting on servers, but they're not engaging. Wouldn't it be great if you could connect with your super fans and you say, hey, if you're already following us, like subscribe to our channel and we'll send you every Tuesday what's the new flavor of the week. And then maybe you can have like behind the scenes photos. It's like almost like private curated OnlyFans for Instagram, but without like feet and boobs.
I like that analogy. But yeah, that's some good game. I know a lot of people are going to implement that, yours included, me too.
Yes.
I will say I am sleeping on Instagram because I don't like the platform, but that's not a reason not to maximize it. And at the end of the day, I could just hire someone to do it for me if I really don't want to do it. So, yeah.
Elijah, let's unpack that. Why don't you like the platform?
I don't like, to be honest, I'm kind of like the anti-millennial. Like being on this 24/7. I'm not really the biggest fan of it. So I use social media to make money. But as far as like, if it requires me to endlessly engage on this device, like I don't really like it that much. That's why I love YouTube. I make something and it's just sitting there providing value for my audience and making me money. Instagram, I feel like, and I could be wrong, you can correct me, but I feel like if you're not on here always engaging, posting, and doing the stories and all that stuff, you're going to become irrelevant pretty fast.
I don't disagree with you. I think it's exhausting. The demand and command for you to show up to get such little value in return. You're like, cool, I just spent 6 hours on this one post and 2 people liked it, and one of them was my mom. Like, gosh, what a hit to the ego. But for the channels, which is why if you're listening, I'm like, please, like, this is a huge opportunity for you to pull as a side hustle. You can set your Upwork profile. Look, go at Instagram channels. If you see more than 200 people in the US or something like that, then I'm not going to eat my shoe, because the US is a very large population. But I can't imagine you're going to see the same number of candidates as you will see as email marketer copywriters. For the people like Elijah who don't want a social, this is the way you can do the unsocial of social media. Because Elijah, you don't have to post and make it super publicly visible. You can post whenever occasionally you want to. But on a channel, you can update the channel in a way that's not polished. You can send a voice note. Hey, channel, just listen to Laura, and she dropped some really strong value bombs for 2024. If you want to get into this new side hustle that I had never even heard about before, you can check out the episode here. Boom, you send it and you walk away, because people can't respond to that channel. They can like it, they can engage it. And because it's sent directly to their DMs, you're going to see way more engagement than on something you spent 6 hours for. And like, your mom can like it as much as she wants, but there's no way you're going to get the same amount of appreciation than you would. It's creating content for your super fans in a way that doesn't demand so much time and attention from you, but delivers on their expectations to be connected to you as a creator.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm definitely, when you put it like that, I definitely got to tap into it. And audience, if anyone out there is listening, and if you take your advice, I could potentially be a client. I just said I'm not going to spend forever on this app. So I'm just saying, maybe I'm thinking out loud, maybe someone will answer.
Do it. Like, you can get an endorsement and be like, look, Elijah, I want your testimonial. I want to show like what I was able to do. Let's set up like what the KPIs are. Before the channel, his engagement was X. After the channel, he had grown a 0 to whatever. Let's say you get only 16 people. That's still like, what, a 1,600% growth? That's still a strong KPI. And they're like, hey, I did it for 1. And then you ask the next channel, and they're like, hey, Elijah, I'll do it for you for $10 for 30 days. I want to test. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to make mistakes. Let's see. You get Elijah's testimonial. You build a little case study. Next person, you're going to charge $100. Now you've got 5 case studies. You're charging $1,000 a month for that.
Nice. Sup, everyone? Y'all just watched a clip from one of the episodes of the Side Hustler Society podcast. If you want to check out the full episode, you can click on the link in the description right now, or click on the video that's showing in the end screen. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and hit that bell notification if you want to be notified when another episode drops. And a thumbs up on this video is very much appreciated. I'll catch you in the next one.